Good afternoon, dear brothers and sisters. I welcome all of you into the year 2023, and I pray and wish that all of you are blessed with prosperity, good health, longevity, and lots of joy this coming New Year. Chinese New Year is just around the corner, and to all my brothers and sisters who celebrate that festive occasion, Kong Si Fa Chai to all of you. And I wish you all Heng Ong Huat. Thank you. For this month, I have actually had a lot of Khodamic rings come in. A lot of rings came in last month as well. I was not able to make a video unfortunately last month because I was engaged with other work. However, for this month, I have a short selection of rings for you. If you look before me, I have a variety of gemstone rings in front of you here, ranging from Blue Sapphires, Rubies, Fanta Orange Sapphires, Emeralds, Punshir Emerald, to our pink and delectable heart sapphires, heart-shaped sapphires. These sapphires are shaped in a heart. They come in a set of two, meaning two gemstones in one ring. These are what I believe to be very powerful level Khodamic rings, hence the choice of the gemstones selected. I also have for you a lot of other gemstones. I have this Ceylon moonstone ring for those of you who want to consider. There's another one similar to this here, and here I have moonstone with a blue sapphire in the center setting. As you can see, I have a lot of rings before me, right? One that is particularly close to my heart is this Mandarin Spearside Garnet. Alright, if you look at the garnet, it's an exquisite piece of garnet. I had actually purchased this garnet myself during a bidding war at a gemstone site some 3 years back, and I've always kept this garnet in the shop. And after a lengthy period of time, I decided to have this converted into a Khodamic ring. If you look at the ring design, it's quite simple, very classy. It's got a solid heft to it, there's a good weight, and the gemstone takes center precedence and shines through like the beautiful gem that it really is. I would also like to point out my clarity enhanced yellow sapphire emerald cut gemstone. For those of you guys who might think that this is a costume jewelry, look here, my tester is here. It's a very high grade yellow sapphire. It's been clarity enhanced to give you the crystal clear look, but it is a sapphire nonetheless. Here I have my pigeon blood ruby, very high grade. Here we have our emeralds. You can look, emerald hardness is between 7 to 8. I think, 5 to 6. I have another particularly clear piece of emerald here. If you look, these are emerald. I would like to point out in particular to this Punshir Emerald. If you look at the gemstone, you immediately realize this clarity is simply amazing. This is an emerald from the Punshir Valley, and this is about 2 carats emerald cut. It's beautifully set in a silver ring, and this is also available for those of you who would like to get a better quality gem. You can get it from us. Apart from that, I have Zambian Emeralds, as you can see. For the price point that I'm selling at $400 to $500, I think it's an amazing bargain. When we look at the emeralds, all of these are genuine Zambian emeralds. Now here is one of my personal favorites for this batch. This is an emerald cut emerald from Zambia. Clarity is quite good. If you look, and the ring is very exquisite made. It will look very good on the hands of anybody who would like to wear this. Now I have these two red rhododite garnet rings. I remember recently during a text message, brother JS had messaged me and asked me to recommend him some garnet rings. So I have a couple of garnet rings that I would like to recommend. This being one of them. All these are unheated, untreated garnets. This is also available here for all of you today. Next, I would like to talk about this star ruby ring. It's the center stone comprises of a star ruby. We have yellow sapphire, blue sapphire, and peridots adorning it. Here we have a ruby ring. The side stones are also rubies. If you look around the bezel, all these are rubies. Here, these are all emeralds and blue sapphires. This is our King of Kings series of Khodamic rings. They are most special for that very special individual out there. Again, this one is a very interesting ring and one of my best combinations of gemstones. This has yellow sapphire, blue sapphire, and ruby in the center. I believe wearing a combination of these three gemstones can help us greatly in our day-to-day lives. Apart from that, I also have this special Khodamic ring, okay, of the Empress. Here we have two red corals, or they are known as marjan. I have in the center a blue sapphire, I have peridots, and I have yellow sapphires. Please do take note that these gems are not treated in any way, form whatsoever. They come to you as they came after being shaped into the gems, direct from the earth. I have here, I would be remiss if I did not mention this, the center stone is a green peridot. A peridot is a stone associated with wealth and prosperity. I have yellow sapphires here, I have blue sapphires here, and I also have two beautiful rubies at the side. Now, what can be a conversation about Khodamic rings if we do not mention the most sacred and holy Firoza? I have here with me a beautiful example of a Razaki Firoza, the most blessed among the Firozas. It comes accompanied by two marjan gemstones, two blue sapphires, two yellow sapphires, and I have here two beautiful examples of a red garnet. If you are interested in this ring, you can give us a call. You can come down and view this as well. Now here I have a black star sapphire encrusted with emerald gemstones and ruby gemstones. For those of you who would like to check, let me just hit this up. These are rubies. Here we have emeralds, and here we have the black star sapphire. This ring is a work of art indeed. At the base you will also see emeralds and rubies encrusted. The ring speaks of fine workmanship. All this is done by hand. It's not done in a factory. This is not a factory molded piece. Next, I would like to talk about this ring. This, I believe, for me is the most special ring out of this whole batch. The center stone is actually fossilized wood. I had obtained this fossilized wood somewhere in the year 2007 during my trip to Thailand, when I used to go there to meet monks, collect amulets, and visit them. This gemstone, or rather fossilized wood, which I'll refer to as a gemstone, was gifted to me by a monk. To those of you who are purchasing or interested to purchase this ring, I will tell you the name of the monk. If I remember correctly, this was given to me by Whampoa Samchai. This fossilized wood, I believe, contains a deva. I was told when I gotten it from the monk, he had just given me a round cabochon inside a plastic temple packaging, and had told me that this wood would be very beneficial and lucky for me, and that I should always keep it with me. This is one of the pieces that he gave to me. Another piece got lost over time due to shifting from our premises at that time where we were in Pearl Center till present day. I've only had this. Recently, during the Khodamic invocation ceremony, I had sent this ring to also be made in. I had sent this fossilized wood stone to be made into a ring, as you can see here. The ring is also quite nicely made. But the conjuration for this was not possible because I was informed by my chief conjurer that this fossilized wood gemstone already has a high level deva inside, which would not allow for any other Khodamic entity to reside within the stone. So I got reminded of how I obtained this fossilized wood stone, and hence this is the only ring out of this series which has a natural deva inside, a high level deva, which I received from a monk, Whampoa Samchai, in the year 2007. I have had this made into a ring, but as you can see, I'm wearing a lot of rings myself. If anybody is interested in this particular piece, you can hit me up and I will tell you more details about this Deva stone ring. Next, we have here a very stunning example of a multi-gemstone ring. The center stone is of particular interest to me because it's believed to be extremely efficacious for prosperity, protection, healing, and for developing inner purity. This center gemstone is also reputed to have compassion, loving kindness, and mercy fetching qualities. As you can see, there are too many gemstones encrusted in this for me to list out to you one by one. But this is also available now. You may come down to PPUS and have a better look. I have here with me blue sapphire gemstones with silver. Let me just show you the meter. Wherever you may hit, very good quality, not treated, blue sapphire gemstone. I also have with me two very special rings. I will call them the greatest protectors one can have. The great protectors Khodamic ring. They protect your fortune, they protect your luck, they protect your prosperity, they protect your health, and they protect your social status climbing up. The career ladder is extremely beneficial, extremely easy with these rings. If you look at the eyes, this one has rubies fitted inside the eye, whereas this has blue sapphires. They are also encrusted with small gems. This took a long time to make. This is shaped like a panther, but the khadam within is not a panther. It's a most interesting khadam. All these were handmade, and these two rings individually took more than a month to make. If you would like to order these most special rings, kindly let us know. I am availing each of these rings to you for $800. The cost of workmanship, the fineness with which these rings have been made, and the gemstones, I believe, are worth significantly more. All these are handmade. If you look at the back, they are not from a machine mode, they are individually pressed. If you look at the detailing on the rings, I would like to show you the detailing. Looking at the whiskers, looking at the yellow gems, at the snout on the ears, at the back of the ears, great attention to detail has been placed on these rings. They are for the most adventurous leader amongst men and women. I am availing these to you at a very special price so that you may try them and find out for yourself what makes PPUS stand out from the rest when it comes to our Khodamic rings. Lastly, but not in the very least, I have two examples of rubies here with me. One of them is a star ruby. This is a Bangkok star ruby. Look at the asterism. It's a beautiful example of a gemstone. This is going for cheap. I have here with me about 28 carats of a pink Burmese ruby cabochon here. That is available if you like to get it. These are just some of the rings that we have. We have like 3 times the amount of rings here that you see in our inventory at our shop. If you're in the market for a gemstone ring, if you're in the market for a Khodamic ring, if you'd like to give us a chance, you may come down to our shop and view these rings for yourself. Where they are clarity enhanced, I will tell you they are clarity enhanced, and where they are not, I will state to you what kind of a gemstone it is. Our prices are actually very affordable if you look in the market today for a gemstone ring. All these are handcrafted, mind you, so great attention to detail has been given to each of them. I would like to tell you that the rings here look much more nicer in person as compared to the video that you see before you. Just to point out, let's look at these pink sapphires. Silver is of a great quality. Here we have an ametrine ring. This is a teardrop shaped ametrine ring. Look at the quality of the silver. Look at the work that has been done. All these were hand chiseled. Beautiful ring like this. How much do you think it's going to cost you? An arm and a leg? No. I would give this for you at a special discounted rate of 400 if you quote me in this video now. This clarity enhanced yellow sapphire is also available to you guys for 400. If you like it, kindly let us know. For this 2 carat Punshir Emerald, if you would like to own this piece, PM us for the price. This is a beautiful example. Whereas I'm offering this for $500, this Zambian Emerald. The emerald itself is well over 5 carats in size. If you like any of these Khodamic rings, if you like to see my reviews for my customers that are uncensored here in my shop, I invite you to come down to PPOS and view them. And if you have any questions for me, you're most welcome to field them to me. I would be delighted to take any inquiries that you may have. Now, if you just quickly pan over my Khodamic rings, you will see the stunning examples of rings that I have. I feel that I would be remiss if I did not show you a blue sapphire that I have here that is in the shape of a trillion cut. May I show this blue sapphire to you? This is well over 10 carats, trillion cut, clarity enhanced sapphire. This is a most vivid blue sapphire. The color, clarity is top notch. These are just some of the examples of the rings that we have here. Green sapphire, clarity enhanced, but nonetheless a stunning example of a gemstone ring. So, if you would notice by now, I have received consistent reviews from my customers who have purchased my Khodamic rings. I have gone from strength to strength in producing these Khodamic rings for all of you, thanks to the tremendous amount of support I have received from all of you. I'm deeply grateful for your help, and I look forward to your continued support. And I say this to you, let us all together, hand in hand, strive towards the excellence that our lives can be. With that, I would like to end today's video, and again, I would like to thank all of you for taking the time to listen to this video message of mine about my Khodamic rings and bearing with me. Do remember, after this, there is about a 5-minute clip that I'm adding in that showcases you our most special pendants. Pendants. They are of gemstones, clarity enhanced gemstones. Some of them are unheated, some of them are untreated. I also have a most special Hamsa pendant that was handmade by my craftsmen just for the month of January that I will be releasing to all of you. All of them are made in the purest quality silver, Some of them are gemstones, some of them are quartz, cat's eye quartz, as you would know, are very beneficial for those people who are suffering from the nazar, drishti, xiaoren, things like that. So please wait till the end of the video to watch those pendants that we have. They are all already on display at PPOS. Do remember that the hand-shaped amulet, the Hamsa amulet that I have is a Khodamic amulet, or a Khodamic pendant, and it's extremely powerful to what I believe. I invite you guys to come down and feel the energy for yourselves. The write-ups for the Hamsa pendants will be given out to you shortly by the end of this week. Meanwhile, previews are always open. First come, first get, as usual. However, my regulars are welcome to contact us to reserve any special amulet, any special pendant, any special Khodamic ring that they see here before me. Thank you so much and have a happy, festive New Year. No one, Thomas. You using your camera, right?
Yeah.
Now you pass me. So guys, these are our clarity enhanced gems. Sapphire will still be sapphire. Ruby, amethyst, ruby, white sapphire, sapphire, amethyst, aquamarine, pink sapphire, Hessonite Garnet, ruby. So these are our latest collections of pendants to be worn for our Khodamic range. All of them are clarity enhanced gemstones. You also have quartz cat's eye crystals fashioned into the protective stance of the Hamsa. What they call it, the Bear Hamsa. The Hamsa is a protective sign from ancient times and is used to ward off the evil eye, nazar, drishti, and prevent severance. So there's a very interesting khadam associated with each particular Hamsa piece that I have here. And of course, our breathtaking lockets are in a class of their own. With very interesting khadams as well. If you would like to know more, you can follow my page and then I will describe each of them to you.